resistance is a cauldron of pressure, and that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome everyone to Boone Pickens Stadium, Stillwater, Oklahoma, and home to the Cowboys of Oklahoma State. As we'll see, the winners of 6 straight, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Gamecocks will put total leather to crank us up. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Though Oklahoma State's offense will have the football first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team.
He's into the open down the middle. The 20. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
The dream start for this offense. You get the ball on the 25, and you go 75 yards, play one. Everybody excited, everybody confident, everybody jacked up. That's the way you start a football game.
On the move from inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So South Carolina's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollack, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback effectively. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Throws to the tight end. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Not able to get loose on the return, but what a play to put his team in business at the 33. They'll give it on the counter. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Grab behind the line. It's Fitzpatrick. Turning it on. No, he loses the ball after the huge gain. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. From the gun, running back on the move. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It is deafening in here. The paddle people going to work. 3rd down and a big one for the Cowpokes. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Skips away from pressure. Pulls it in. Tripped up for the tackle.
Plays are going to break down, but that never seems to affect this quarterback. He's so athletic and so fast. He's able to avoid the pass rush, get himself on the perimeter, and now he's just using his God-given ability and his arm talent to make big-time throws.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. To the air on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Brown. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
In the middle, it's Brown. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Gamecocks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Throws for the tight end. And that one's incomplete.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Now, Lenora Sellers was sensational down the stretch last season when the Gamecocks won 6 of 7 games. Sellers threw 18 touchdowns, only 3 picks. What would you like to see from him, David, for the Gamecocks to become a force in the SEC?
It's not running, Reese. Like, we saw the physicality in the big runs, like, throughout the season, especially against Clemson ending the season last year. But to me, it's the passing game. It's the staying on schedule. It's knowing his answers and making the easy play sometimes. Continue to evolve as a passer with that big, strong body, and you better look out, college football.
And the Gamecocks back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. They were really starting to put a drive together. After a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Punts it out of the air. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Under fire. Finds his big tight end. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? A long way to go. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go to the ground. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. Gets the back moving. Dropping back, it's Flores. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. And the Cowboys send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards about the oak. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Off-play action on first down. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Makes a connection. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield. It's Brock. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
The Cowboys will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. Dances away. Got room to work. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. We've reached the break. Oklahoma State is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Gamecocks in a good spot here with second and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The sure hands. It's Bennett. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. He's got it. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown. And the Gamecocks are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. On a little time, lets it go. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. 4th and goal from the 5, and the offense is staying out there. A gutsy move by this ball club. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. The give on the option. Got the first down and still on his feet. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Cowboys in the hurry-up.
That is exactly what you want from your offense. Create some space, get out of the shadow of your own end zone, Palmer, and make it easier on this offense.
Yeah, it's nice when you have a running back like that, too, that can create that space for you. Now, if you're the play caller, your entire playbook is wide open.
The Cowboys can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to throw. It's Flores. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is in the air. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. They'll start this drive going to the air. That's caught. It's Brown.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. What a job to lay out and make the catch. The Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Going right and going deep. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down. Got it set up on the outside. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Gamecocks have moved it inside the 20. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Unloads it left. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
He'll bring it out. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking for a gap. It's Brock. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air. It's Flores. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll take it on the return. He's got great speed. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Moves away as he feels pressure. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
2 teams inside the Big 12 squaring off today, and it's now a final. Here's a quick recap. Baylor took care of business today. I think their coach had their attention all week, and the end result was a focused group of Bears that fired on all cylinders. Just another week in the Big 12 where anything can happen on any given Saturday. As we send things back to you guys.
And Kevin Connor's keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Back to pass, it's Flores. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Bringing the heat. They get to him as he throws. Oh, what a play, it's intercepted. They got him down quickly after the pick, but he'd already made the biggest play, and they've got it at the 38. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Here comes the heat. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Lofts one high and deep. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a magnificent game there so far in Stillwater. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys. Pickens Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Cowboys will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run.
Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Really nice play on the pick. Was looking for a little more yardage, but great field position at the 34. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll leave it with him. There he goes.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Cowboys lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see...
It's a live ball. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
This drive will open from the 15. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on 2nd, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on 3rd.
The Gamecocks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Little touch pass to the receiver. Creates a little room. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Rushes on him. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
The Gamecocks have their offense in high gear. Breaks into the open. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1. It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
Quick pass on the jet motion. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise.
And that's It's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
Here's the handoff. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Power football with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Cowboys are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. To the air, it's Flores. Here's the pressure. Finds his man, it's Freeman. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Cowboys will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. They'll try it over the left side. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure. He's got it and more than enough for a 1st down. They've got it to the 49-yard line and they'll move the chains. Give to the running back. Nice move there. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. And the Gamecocks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Shoots it to the left. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, South Carolina. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Aggressive, man. This offense does not want to waste any time. They try to score quickly. 3 passing touchdowns in this game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cowboys now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd down, going up top. And he can't make the connection on his 1st attempt. And the Cowboys will try to pin them back with the punt. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. One final play before the end of the quarter. Back to to throw, it's Sellers. Looking left. And they can't make the connection, and 3 quarters are in the books as we head to the 4th. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Man, is this place loud right now. The Cowpoke faithful bringing it on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the 1st down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Caught over the middle. It's Bennett. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Interesting to see the ripple effects after this one in the SEC today, fellas.
Up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Freeman. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to throw. It's Flores. Pocket breaking down. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. No need to get cute there, especially when they allow you to push the quarterback forward, and they do, and get the 1st down.
Yeah, the quarterback just does a nice job finding the crease, right? Which side of the center am I going to go? I got to get low to the ground, and I'm going to have...
Turning it on! After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Cowboys with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. To the ground with the back. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Look out, he's got room! And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll ride his man on the option. The pitch. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. And the Gamecocks are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Got a man. It's Harbor. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Last completion got them a 1st down. Let's see what they do now. They want that clock to run. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. The Gamecocks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. It's incomplete, but I don't think it's going to matter. There's a flag at the line of scrimmage, and it looks as if the defense was offside.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides on the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach. You know, and
oh, he's got some space. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And the pummeling has started. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the 4th, and they are going to go to 7-0.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. The Cowboys in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking for a man, it's Flores. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. Great place to start for this offense. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Got enough space. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out. Just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. And the coverage team able to make the tackle.
I think that's one the kick returner is going to want to take back. That was a ball he probably should have let run through the end zone, give themselves better field position, but now they are way back up.
Yeah, this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later, it's in the 4th quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. And the Cowboys will call on their punt team. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They're in. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. The Cowboys need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Flores. Here's a heat. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Cowboys will punt it away on 4th down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Using his legs to buy some time. Throwing on the run. He's got it inside the 25. He was off to the races and maybe another step or two and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line.
That's a first down for the offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Gets rid of it. Caught near the sticks. It's Bennett. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on first down.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. With these last 2 plays, they've just taken this drive and thrown it right into the fire. Can they snatch it out on 3rd and goal? It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Absolutely perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll go to the counter play. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The Cowboys can really attack on this 2nd and short. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.